Glowing up for hot girl summer has been a trend for the last couple of years. The thousands of videos on YouTube show how our generation seems to be obsessed with the idea of glowing up. Each video is more or less the same and tends to go something like this. They get their nails done, they indulge in self-care, they exercise a lot, they eat healthy food, which gives them a bikini-ready body, and lastly, they have some really nice summer clothes. Most of us can agree that looking good can make us feel good, but there are many things wrong with glowing up, particularly when it focuses on a physical transformation. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to have a mental glow up. A glow up designed to improve your mental health, because in the end, your mental health is more important than the way you look.
Hi guys, my name is Louisa if you're new here, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to mentally glow up for hot girl summer. I want to just start by saying that I love a physical glow up just as much as the next person does. I love the face masks, getting nails done, but I think that purely focusing on the way that you look can have a lot of negative impact. Okay, now I've got that little disclaimer out the way. Welcome to today's video. I'm coming to you from my garden, and yes, I'm wearing a jumper now, but it was actually boiling earlier. Like, I got some really cool Instagram photos, which if you want to go and look at them, this is my Instagram. I had the little Lens Buddy app propped up on some random person's bin, and I was sweating, like running back and forwards to make sure the photos were all okay. Anyway, that's beside the point. That is about physical things. Today's video is going to all be about our mental health. I'm going to be sharing 10 ways that you guys can glow up mentally for hot girl summer. So my first tip is to reduce your screen time. I know that this is a lot easier said than done, and I'm guilty. Holding my hands up, I'm guilty. I have spent hours on TikTok. I think my worst ever screen time was probably about 14 hours in one day. Anyway, reducing your screen time is a really good thing for your mental health because it means that you're going to be spending less time watching damaging videos or looking at pictures and comparing yourself. You might come across a video saying that you need to diet in order to be ready for hot girl summer, which just is not it. Or on the other hand, it could be someone who's being really productive during their summer holidays. They're waking up at 5 AM, going to the gym, eating really healthily, doing loads of work, and then going to see friends, then doing it all the next day. You don't have to do 10 million things in one day to have a good summer. I think the most damaging thing on social media is that there seems to be an ideal bikini body that you have to have before hot girl summer, which just isn't true. You do not need to lose weight to be bikini body ready. Everyone is already bikini body ready. Okay, so this actually nicely brings me on to my next tip. Exercising can actually be very beneficial for your mental health, whether it's going on a long walk with a friend or attending a yoga class. I just want to clarify that I'm not recommending that you do these things to look a certain way or to lose weight. I'm recommending that you do them because I think that they will help you maintain your well-being. But some of you may be thinking, lying in my bed all day makes me so much happier than forcing myself to go on a run. I get you. I've done that before. Well, in answer to that, the answer is science. I did some research on this so I actually knew what I was talking about rather than just kind of guessing, and I found a website called mind.org, and I'll just read you some of the things that they say. They suggest that doing physical activity can improve mental health. For example, it can help you with better sleep, it can improve your mood, it can manage your stress and anxiety and intrusive thoughts, and it can also reduce your risk of getting depression. So there you have it. Since we're already on the topic of science, let me talk about tip number 3. Make sure you spend time in the sun and get some vitamin D. Again, I did some research so that I would know exactly what the science is behind it. I'm not really sure if you guys would be interested in it, but I find it quite interesting. So according to tricitymed.com, I think that's what it is, getting some sun increases your serotonin and helps you stave off seasonal affective disorder, aka seasonal depression, SAD. Sun exposure can actually help you with anxiety and depression, and research has shown that vitamin D might actually play a really big part in regulating your moods. It's even proven to ward off depression.
My next tip is to fuel your body. Just to be clear, eat foods that you love, whether that is a really healthy salad or a McDonald's chicken select. Don't worry about always eating foods that will make you look a certain way. Eat food in order to fuel yourself, to give you energy to do the things that you love. Fueling your body is also a way to spend time with people that you love. Go to a new restaurant with your friends or try out a new recipe at home with your significant other. My next tip is to read for at least 15 minutes per day. I like to do this in the morning because it means that the first thing I do when I wake up is not going on my phone. It seems quite simple to do, but it's actually quite difficult to incorporate into your daily routine, and doing this every single day requires a lot of discipline. But it's something that I really recommend you doing because it's really good for your mental health, because it means that you're going to be spending less time on your phone and more time reading books that'll open your eyes to more things in the world. journal every single day. And I know that everyone says to do this, but it really does make a difference for your mental health. I like to wake up every single morning and practice my gratitude, as it puts me in a really, really good mood. I then do this before bed and reflect on what went well that day. The other thing I like to do is to write in a motivational journal. This helps me set goals and gives me motivation to do the things that I love every single day.
Okay, so this brings me really nicely onto my next tip, and that is to spend time with people that genuinely make you feel good. Spend time with people who encourage you to do the things that you love and who genuinely care about you and your well-being. If you're spending time with really pessimistic people, then you're going to be brought down. If you spend time with people that constantly complain, you're going to find that you're always going to be complaining. If the people you spend time with do not support what you do, you will become discouraged. I'm really lucky because the people that I spend time with all encourage me to continue making my videos because they watch them and they encourage me to keep going even if my videos don't do that well, and they even also give me ideas. So next, you need to declutter, because if you declutter your room, tidy your room, then you're going to declutter your mind. Decluttering can mean different things for different people, but for most of us, having a tidy room can make us feel way more organised and way less stressed. For me personally, I'm actually going through and getting rid of clothes that don't fit. These are the clothes that I wore when I was really ill with anorexia a few months ago, and having them is so unhelpful because it might even convince you to get back into old, dangerous habits. Even if you haven't struggled with an eating disorder, having clothes that are too small is so bad because you might suddenly think, oh, okay, if I work out, then I might be able to squeeze back into these jeans, which just isn't good. And again, it might make you start doing unhealthy habits. Tip number 9 is to set goals and to keep yourself busy. In the summer, I always find that I get so lost, like I just lie in my room and I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life. But I'm planning on getting a job because that's going to keep me busy and keep me doing things, and it's going to actually help me still have a little bit of a routine, even if it's a bit more relaxed. And one of my goals is to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the summer, which is quite a big goal. But if I don't challenge myself, then I'm literally not going to be doing anything. So I'd recommend doing something similar. Okay, so my final tip is kind of broken down into 3 things, and they're kind of tips to maintain your well-being. So the first one is have a balance between socialising and spending time by yourself. Okay, so for example, the week that I filmed the weekly vlog, I went out every single day, as you saw. I did not tidy my room, I did not do anything for myself, and I was always going out, partying, spending money, which was obviously really fun. But then the next week I was like, I don't know what to do with myself because I don't know how to spend time on my own. So I've been trying to go out and do more things by myself, whether it's like going shopping, whether it's going on walks and listening to podcasts or anything like that. Having a balance is really important. Another reason for balancing your social life and spending time on your own is that if you go out every single day, it's going to be less fun every single time you do it. Like by the end of that week, I was like, I am so bored of just constantly sitting in a pub and talking to my friends because I've already spoken to them every single day of this week. Do you see my point? So have a balance. And then the next one is actually kind of similar, and that's make plans that you can look forward to. So obviously that's quite difficult in coronavirus, like you can't exactly plan a holiday to Ibiza. But having something to look forward to can be really encouraging and make you motivated to do things. For example, like during school, I was like, the summer holidays is my plan. And that actually made me do my work because I was like, okay, if I do my work, then the summer holidays are going to come even sooner. Even if it's just like tiny little rewards, like, okay, if I tidy my room, I can go out and have a picnic with my friends. Even simple things like that can help you keep motivated, keep you busy, and keep your mind busy so you don't get bored and fall into bad habits. So that was my video on how to mentally glow up for Hot Girl Summer 2021. I really hope that it was helpful. I really enjoyed making this video because I think it's so important to remember that glow-ups aren't just physical, okay? Definitely make sure to subscribe to me if you want to see more kind of lifestyle content, fashion, anything like that. And I'm also planning on starting to do some commentaries, like those sort of video essays. And I think I have a good idea for one that I'm going to do very soon, so make sure to subscribe so you can see that. Let me know in the comments how you guys are planning on glowing up mentally this summer, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!